strategies. Stress is our body's reaction to any change that requires an adjustment or response, right? The body reacts to the change of its physical, mental, or even emotional responses. That's by definition. There are three main types of stress. There's acute stress, there's chronic stress, and then there's eustress. Acute stress is that form of fight or flight, the demands of life and everyday pressures with things like family and work, right? Then there's chronic stress. That's that long-term damaging stress that is associated with things like poverty, things with dysfunction in our families, and feeling trapped, or even an unhappy relationship or something related to a job. But there is hope. There is a good form of stress, and it's called eustress. It's that positive stress, which a lot of us have and don't even realize that we use. But it does affect our appetites. It can affect us with a headache or fatigue, or our minds racing, forgetting things. We lose humor. We're irritable. Does that apply to you? Do you understand or even know the triggers that cause you to be stressed? Stress even increases our blood pressure, our heart rate, our respiratory, even our metabolism. How about our blood flow? Did you know that stress affects every and entire system in our bodies? Our cardiovascular, our digestive system, even our immune system, so muscular system. Stress and the performance of stress, and we actually have highs and lows and even reach our optimum stress levels. What does that look like for you? It is about you, right? And what does that happen? And for some of us, when we reach that optimum level of stress, we get into our flow. We become laser focused, and that's when we really get some things done, right? You get into that zone and nobody could tell you nothing. How many know what that feels like? Yeah, because all stress is not bad stress. We get things done in that sweet spot, right? For some of us, that optimum level is that sweet spot. It's important to know how to manage stress and what that looks like for you. You need to understand the causes and establish what those patterns are. You can, and then work towards taking control of those stressors and focusing on your stress management and things to help you plan the best route for you when it comes to stress. You need to be able to prioritize your to-do list, or I say your to-action list, so that you can move to action to minimizing the things that cause you the most stress in your life, because it is about you. Sometimes even simply talking it out is talking it out. And I need you to know and pause right here to let you know that it is okay to seek professional help as it pertains to you and your health. Yeah, because sometimes we need someone else that is of a greater profession and seek professional help as it relates to stress. Because it is about you. You get to choose and you get to decide how you move about. It is a fact, but it does not have to be a way of life. I say get the stress out of here. In order for us to be of greater service to others, it has to start with us, and that means you putting yourself first and back on top of the to-do list of your own life. What does that look like for you? When is the last time you considered you? Do you ever pay attention to what is that thing that causes you to reach that level that we call stress? It's definitely a fact, but it does not have to be a way. I say get the stress out of here, because it's about you and you understanding and know that there are other ways to working through your stress level. You do get to choose. So how about right now, just for a moment, you sit up straight, feet flat, hands flat, calm yourself, and if you would be so kind as to let's close our eyes. And how about we take a deep breath in and take a breath out. We take another deep breath in and another breath out. One more, a deep breath in and another breath out. Now with your eyes still remaining closed, I need you to then tell me what you hear other than the sound of my voice. Don't open your eyes. Right now we're engaging our senses, because this is one of the quickest ways to bring you back to your present and to calm you down when you're feeling a little bit stressed. With your eyes closed, what are you smelling? What are you hearing? What are you feeling? I need you to then take your left hand and touch your chest. Try to possibly, through your fingertips, feel your heart beating. We're trying to, at this point, engage all of our senses, because if you were wandering off in thought, bringing and using your senses and in tuning into your senses is one of the quickest ways to bring you back to the present, to not just be in the room, but to be present while you're there. This is something that you can try no matter where you are. Think about using all and bringing all your 5 senses and using them to help you come back to your present moment, because it is about you. And it's important to your health as well as your wealth, the wealth of your health, because it is about you. Be okay to seek the help that you need. Again, I'm Shawanna Kennedy, and we say get the stress out of here. It's definitely a fact of life, but it does not have to be a way, because it is about you. I'm your self-care advocate and your mental wellness advisor, and I cheer for you. I'll see you next time. It is about you.